Hello and welcome to the MRF Challenge, coming to you from the Buddha International Circuit in Delhi. It's round one for the Formula 1600s and they're just getting ready for race 2 of the weekend. Race 2 grid is determined by the top 4 finishers from race 1 being reversed. So Jack Nicholls, who do we look out for?
Well, we've got Alex Bora on pole position. He had a fantastic fight yesterday with Nayan Chatterjee and I think they're going to continue their squabble, but really you've got to look at the 3rd and 4th place men because they were the ones who won the race yesterday. In particular, it'll be interesting to see what Anadith Reddy can do. Yesterday, he didn't quite have the pace to hold on with the race leader, but I think he might have a little bit more chance today starting in front. Although having said that, he did take the lead yesterday and then get overtaken by Shan Magam. So it'll be fascinating to see which way this one goes.
It's a bit colder this morning. So is that going to affect them?
Tell me about it.
It's affecting you.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday when they had their first race, it had sort of heated up a little bit, hadn't it? So I think it will be different conditions out there for them. But as with all the reverse grid races, it's just going to be how quickly can you get through the order? How quickly can you get to the front of the field? And that's going to be the fascinating thing. Because with only the top 4 reversed, it's not too bad.
Yes.
It's not as difficult as if, the top 8 were reversed. But still, this man, Anand Shanmugam, has got a lot of work on his hands.
They're going to have a fight on their hands, absolutely. Where have we seen the main challenges on this track for the competitors?
Turn 5 has been a real challenge. A lot of the drivers have been spinning there, not so much in these 1600 cars, but in the more powerful cars. These guys, I think it's just the braking. That's been the biggest challenge. Coming down that long back straight, which is almost like a kilometre long, on the brakes into the right-hander of turn 4 has been a real challenge, and that's where we've seen a lot of overtaking as well. And also the start. Yesterday, Anand started in 2nd gear, which wasn't ideal, and I think
he holds his hands
first
up.
today, yeah, exactly. So we'll see what he can do off the start today.
Okay, well, you should get to the commentary booth, and I'm going to speak to some of the drivers. So let's take a wander down the grid and see who we have here. Anshul Shah has also been fairly quick this weekend, so let's have a quick word before he starts. Race 2, Anshul, so what are your thoughts going into this one?
The race 2 will be much more exciting as it is a reverse grid for me. I was in 5th position, qualified in fact 4th position yesterday. My target was to be in 4th yesterday, but then somehow I missed a place and now starting from 5th. So hopefully my target is to get safely ahead of these cars throughout the race steadily, strategically. Yeah.
And how's the car feeling?
The car is feeling perfect, like the weather is perfect for this car right now. As the grip is really good, we got new set of tires for this race. So yeah, we are expecting a maximum output from the car, as well as the MRF tires.
Thanks very much. Let's take a look and we can speak to Ananth Reddy, who, as Jack said, started in 2nd yesterday. So what are your thoughts going into this?
Yeah, it's going to be a different setup till yesterday. So I'm starting 4th. So I've got some tough competitors ahead of me to make a move on, and hopefully I can again make a few good moves and pull a consistent lead to win this race.
We've seen you've been very close with Anadith. So can we expect to see more battles?
Yeah, more battles, but hopefully in my favour. Yeah. And yeah, I think not only him, but it also goes to the other 2 drivers up front. So hopefully I can keep it clean and win this race again.
Thanks, Ananth. So we will just go and speak to his main rival, Anadith Shanmugam, sorry. Anadith, how are you feeling going into this? You've got cars in front of you. It's going to be a bit more of a fight for you.
Yeah, it's the reverse grid, and that's always exciting. So yeah, Nan's there, Alex is there, so it should be, the start should determine a lot. But also I have Anand behind me, so it's going to be a good fight overall. I think should be an exciting race.
I was just about to say that you're going to have to be looking in your mirrors as well as ahead of you.
Yeah, well, the first 3 I'm just going to focus on getting a good start, and if that doesn't happen, then we'll see about looking back.
Wonderful. Okay, let's go down to pole man, Alex Bora, and see how he's feeling looking ahead into that first turn. So, Alex, P1. Look at that, look down there. What are your thoughts going into the last moments before this race starts?
First, I just want to finish where I started, where I'm going to start. Hope for the best. Let's say it goes well.
Thanks very much. Finally, we've got P2, so we'll just go back a little bit and speak to Nayan Chatterjee, who finished third. So you finished third yesterday on the podium, so are you looking to better that podium position for today, starting in second?
Well, obviously I've started in a better position, so definitely I need to finish right on top. But the main aim is to get the 9th, so basically where me and Anand are losing out from Anand. That's the main motive, to just get faster. Yeah.
The 1 minute board has gone up, so we need to clear the grid before the drivers go for their formation lap. As we said, it is still a little bit cold this morning. The track has obviously had quite a bit of use over the last couple of days, so it is getting better for the competitors, but they're all going to be looking for that into that first turn as they start this second race of their first round, the MRF Challenge.
So always very exciting when the first round of the championship gets underway, and that's what we had yesterday here in the MRF 1600s, with Anant Shanmugam taking the victory, and now the top 4 reversed. Here's a look at this Buildup International Circuit, an 8-lap race for these 1600 cars. We're in Greater Noida, about an hour or so outside of downtown Delhi, as the cars pull away on their formation lap. Alex Bora then starting on pole position, a few bits of polystyrene by the looks of things down towards the first corner, and a spin! Alex Bora spun it! Goodness me, the race leader coming down into turn 1 now. I will admit to not, well, he's dropped to the back of the pack. If you drop to the back of the pack, usually off the line, i.e. you don't get away off the line, then you have to start at the back. But because he got going and then just had a spin, I believe he can just make his way all the way back to the front of the order. That's what I believe the case will be, but we'll have to wait and see whether there's any punishment for Alex Bora. He's overtaking everyone very safely and off the well. That's Chatterjee. Has the race started? Have I missed something? So Nayan Chatterjee has gone off the circuit too. Goodness me. Well, here's a look at Chatterjee then, weaving left to right. Oh, and then it just snaps on him. Well, well. 2, and suddenly Anadith Reddy's thinking, hello, I'm going to be starting on pole position for this race. Now Alex Bora is back at the front. Has Nayan Chatterjee stalled the car? That's going to be the... No, there he is, coming through the field. So he will get back to take his rightful grid slot, but the top 2 on the grid are going to be feeling a little bit more kind of nervy about the start of this race compared to everybody else. What a bizarre formation lap. That's one of the most bizarre formation laps I've ever seen. I think back to Imola in 1990, was it, in Formula 1, where Alain Prost and Gerhard Berger both went off on the formation lap. Anyway, here's the grid. Alex Bora starting on pole position despite spinning at the first corner. Nayan Chatterjee starting in second despite spinning along the back straight. Anadith Reddy third, Anand Shanmugam fourth. This grid made up of the top 4 from yesterday's race, reverse. Anshul Shah 5th, then Cheta Karada in 6th place. Watch out for Arya Singh. Can he climb up the order? He's going to be starting in 7th place on the grid. So almost coming to the end of their formation lap. And Shanmugam was comfortably the quickest driver yesterday. Anadith Reddy was frustrated that he didn't quite have the pace to stay with Shanmugam in that red and white number 12 car. Anadith Reddy there in the green, white and orange number 2 car, the car that won the championship last year in the hands of Kartik Tarani. They're desperate to get some heat into the tyres, and as we've seen, there isn't that much heat in the tyres. MRF 1600 cars, the national class of Indian single-seater motorsport, about to get their second race of the season underway. There are the engineers and mechanics watching on. Shanmugam a little bit behind the yellow line. It cost him a little bit, but we're all set. Alex Bora on pole position. Alongside him on the front row is Nayan Chatterjee as the lights go out and the race gets underway. The second race of this 2017 MRF Formula 1600 Championship. It's a good start from Chatterjee. He's looking towards the inside line on the run down towards the first corner. Goes for it up the inside, not quite close enough. And it is ready as a result, is pushed out wide. Shanmugam just taking a watching brief and then deciding to take third place away. Anshul Shah in the black number 14 car is trying to make a move as well. And there goes Chatterjee for the lead of the race. Up the inside of Alex Bora into the hairpin. And Anandit Reddy has got a good drive out there as well. We're almost going to go 4 wide down the back straight here. Absolutely spectacular stuff at the Buddha International Circuit. At the moment it's the 5 car of Nayan Chatterjee who just about has the lead, but alongside him is the number 7 car of Alex Bora. The black 14 of Anshul Shah is pulling to the outside now to try and take the lead, and up the inside is going to come Shanmugam in number 12 to try and pass them all. Who is going to end up in the lead of this one? It is just about Chatterjee, but Shanmugam has gone up into second place then. The race winner from yesterday is now up into second position and looking towards the outside of Nayan Chatterjee, coming down into turn 5, and Anandit Reddy looks to the inside of Chatterjee. 3 into 1 doesn't quite go, but he might be able to get the inside. Oh, they're going to interlock wheels there, and they've hit the 2 leaders, and spinning is Alex Bora. Goodness me, Nayan Chatterjee is holding on to the lead of the race, but Anand Shanmugam, the man who won the race yesterday, is now right down at the back of the pack. What a dramatic opening lap and a spin further back for Vibhav Parker. Everybody else having to take avoiding action. Ishan Doriwala taking to the grass, but up at the front it is Alex Bora who has managed to get involved in that fight as well now with Chetan Korada. But there is Anandit Reddy. He is in second place. Leading the way is Nayan Chatterjee. Anandit Reddy in second, and then third is Anshul Shah. Well, what drama there. You could just see, couldn't you, that Anandit Reddy and Anand Shanmugam were going to come together. As they were coming around turn 5 side by side, there was no way they weren't going to hit each other. End of lap 1. Across the line comes Nayan Chatterjee to lead the race. 1.5 seconds clear of Anandit Reddy in second place. Anshul Shah is third. It's side by side for fourth between Chetan Korada and Angad Matharu. Chetan Korada in the white car number 1 with the white wings. Matharu in the red car with the black wing. And it's Chetan Korada who holds the position at the moment, but Matharu is now trying to go round the outside at 2. That'll give him the inside line for turn 3. Good stuff from Angad Matharu. But still, actually, Korada's managed to hold on round the outside. Impressive stuff. Very impressive stuff. Chatterjee leads, Reddy second, Anshul Shah third in that number 14 car. And now here, continuing, is the 4th place battle. You can see Chetan Korada looking in his mirrors. Which way is Angad Matharu going to go? On the run down towards turn 4, he's going to look to the inside line. And he goes through. So Matharu makes a place. Up into 4th position, although he runs very wide from the exit, and they're still going to be side by side. Here's a look at the replay. Yeah, just a little nudge there, and Alex Bora spinning to keep out of trouble. And then further back, oh, there we go, the back end just goes around for Vibhav Parker, and everybody has to take evasive action. What a dramatic opening lap we had here. The MRF 1600 Championship, the second race of their season, lap 2 of 8. These two have now sort of spread out a little bit, although Aya Singh in that number 10 car appears to be closing in on them. Here's our race leader, Nayan Chatterjee. He's got Anandit Reddy breathing down on him now at the end of that last lap. Anand Shanmugam was 20 seconds off the back of Nayan Chatterjee. On this lap we'll get an idea of what Shanmugam's pace is. Here's a look at the start again. reasonably even, wasn't it? Alex Bora came across to cover the inside, though Chatterjee was in there, almost pulled alongside. A little bit of a lock-up from some of the drivers. But now it's just 1.1 seconds between Chatterjee in the lead and Anand Reddy in second place. Now Shanmugam on that last lap was slightly slower than our race leaders. And he was in clear air, so maybe Shanmugam has picked up a bit of damage, but we are going to have a real battle for the lead in a couple of moments' time, because Anandit Reddy in that number 2 car in second place has really closed in on Nayan Chatterjee. Chatterjee, the 19-year-old from Mumbai, up against the 26-year-old Anandit Reddy from Hyderabad. See him just covering the inside line a little. Further back, Alex Bora was making a move, trying to get past Ishan Doniwala for 7th, but it's nose to tail for the lead of the race. Chatterjee holding on at the moment, and a big switch there for Anandit Reddy. That's where he came together with Shanmugam. No such dramas this time around. We did say, didn't we, in our race build-up that turn 5 would be a pinch point. Anandit Reddy in second position. The fastest lap of the race on that last lap, 0.3 of a second quicker than Nayan Chatterjee, who runs wide coming out of turn 9. Rest into the right-hander of 12. Deceivingly fast right-hander, that one. It looks sort of on the map as though it's going to be quite a slow corner, but you take a lot of speed in. The fans have come out to watch the action here today. The race start is under investigation. So whether there was a jump start from someone potentially across the line, come our race leaders, Nayan Chatterjee. Only 0.6 of a second ahead of Anandit Reddy, but he's doing a good job at the moment, not going too defensive. Anshul Shah third, Chetan Karada fourth. Ishan Doniwala has dropped 2 places. Fastest man on that last lap was Anand Shanmugam, who is there at the back of this queue. So there's Alex Bora, the man who started on pole position in the red number 7 car. Behind him is Anand Shanmugam, who won the race yesterday. Here comes Anandit Reddy, side by side as they come down the back straight. Wheel to wheel for the lead of the race. Shanmugam's got the inside line. Anandit Reddy is trying to squeeze him. That was some aggressive overtaking from Anandit Reddy, but it's worked, and he now is in the lead. Squeezed Nayan Chatterjee all the way down, and then managed to make it stick up the inside into turn 4. And here is Shanmugam going up the inside of Alex Bora then. So that is now 7th place for Anand Shanmugam. Aya Singh is trying to get past Alex Bora as well in that black number 10 car. Thinking about looking to the inside, but not quite close enough. So Chatterjee's charge is on. Shanmugam's charge is on. So is Chatterjee's, because he's on a big spin. I think that's Alex Bora, who's gone around at turn 5. But look at this, Chatterjee is not giving up the lead of the race to Anandit Reddy at all. He had really good pace yesterday, did Nayan Chatterjee. As they come over the crest of the hill, they're going to be nose to tail. In fact, Anandit Reddy has to go defensive. Fantastic battle for the lead of the race here. Is Chatterjee going to fancy the inside? Yes, he sells him the dummy. Great move from Nayan Chatterjee. Back into the lead of the race. Really, really good stuff. But Anandit Reddy gets the best drive off the corner. Side by side over the line. 0.5 of a second between them. But it's Chatterjee in car number 5 who has the inside line. Little bit of a twitch on the brakes. Anandit Reddy tries to go all the way around the outside. He gets just about enough racing room. Gets a bit of polystyrene as he comes back onto the circuit. But it's Chatterjee who holds the lead. Reddy's going to go wide and then get the run down the long back straight. Anand Shanmugam, meanwhile, has got past all of those cars and is up into 4th place. But here they go again, side by side for the lead. This is exactly how it panned out on the previous lap. And Anandith Reddy started to squeeze over on Chatterjee. Will Chatterjee be bullied out of it this time as well? I think we'll see him try and hold the inside a little bit stronger, and he does so. Fantastic squabble this. We're just over the half race distance. Nayan Chatterjee leading the way. Anandith Reddy tucked right up behind, looks to the inside. Chatterjee squeezing him, they're surely going to touch. No! Reddy gets into the lead. Really good respect between these two drivers. I was convinced there was going to be a bit of contact there. But Anandith Reddy it is, who is back into first place. Up the inside into 8. Thought about it, didn't he? Anshul Shah still in third place, only 7 seconds clear of Anand Shanmugam, who again on that last lap was 2 seconds quicker than our leaders, mainly because they're battling. Again it's Chatterjee who's got the best run. Again Reddy is going to have to go defensive now. Are we going to see Chatterjee try and pull the same move into the final corner? Reddy covers the inside, but he opens the door again, and up the inside comes Chatterjee again. Reddy's going to squeeze him, and they're still going to go side by side out of the final corner, but it is Chatterjee who's back in the lead. What a fantastic fight this is. Oh, so close. Anandith Reddy to the outside. Chatterjee to the inside. Little lock up from Anandith Reddy. Not going to be able to get all the way around the outside there, and that's going to cost him a bit of time and also possibly cost him the run up the back straight. Fastest lap of the race meanwhile set by Anand Shanmugam, who's only 10 seconds behind these two, and on that last lap was 5 seconds quicker. 6 seconds quicker. There is the red and white car at the back of shot. So he is desperately trying to close in on these guys. Obviously, part of that was because of the battling that these two are doing. But now the top 4 are all, and there's a bit of damage, isn't there, actually, on Anandith Reddy's front wing. If you look at the front left of the car as we look at it, you can see the end plate on the front wing is broken. So that won't help. Chatterjee leads, Reddy second, Anshul Shah third. Then it's Anand Shanmugam in fourth, Chetan Karada fifth, Angad Mathuru in sixth. This is Alex Bora and Arya Singh. In seventh place is Arya Singh, with Alex Bora trying to close him down, the man who started on pole position, the 22-year-old from Assam. But it's Singh, the 15-year-old from Calcutta, who's holding that place at the moment now. Anandith Reddy's attack has dropped off a little bit, hasn't it? Nayan Chatterjee seems to have this under control for the moment. The interesting thing will be to see after a lap pretty much without battling, what lap times do they do, and what lap times does Anand Shanmugam in fourth place do? Across the line comes Nayan Chatterjee. Sets a 2-minute 8.7, now 0.7 of a second up the road from Anandith Reddy, and there into third place has gone Anand Shanmugam. He's got through at that final corner and was a 1.5 seconds quicker on that last lap, but he's 9 seconds off the lead. I think third place is pretty much going to be the best Shanmugam can do in that number 12 car, unless Chatterjee and Reddy start battling again. Anshul Shah, the 23-year-old from Nagpur, has now dropped down to fourth position in number 14. Very smart livery and helmet matching combo though, isn't it, for Anshul Shah? On the penultimate lap of the race, behind Shah is Chetan Karada, then Angad Mathuru, then Arya Singh, Alex Bora, Ishan Doniwala, Anthony George and Vibhav Parker. The 11 car still running. Here are our race leaders. Just started to spread out a tiny bit, haven't they? And there's Arya Singh and Alex Bora still going side by side in their battle over 7th place. And Alex Bora finally appears to have got through past Arya Singh. It's taken him a couple of laps. And he is now up into that 7th place, and he'll try and close in on Angad Matharu in car number 3, and Chetan Karada in car number 1 in front of him. Will Alex Bora. Look how far Anadith Reddy now is dropping back from Nayan Chatterjee. Chatterjee had an up and down Friday, showed some good speed in free practice, but also had a couple of spins. Also had a couple of mechanical gremlins as well. They were working on his car till very late before the race yesterday. Drove through to take a solid 3rd place. Now, looks like he's set to take a victory. With one more lap to go, he is 1.8 seconds clear of Anadith Reddy in 2nd place. Fastest lap of the race on that last lap was set by Anand Shamagam. 3 seconds quicker than Anadith Reddy in 2nd position, but he is 8 seconds behind. What's going on here? Alex Bora's got past them both. Chetan Karada at the back there in the number 1 car. You can see him gesticulating, saying, what was that? So Alex Bora, having been 8th at the start of the last lap, is now up into 5th position. Arya Singh is up into 6th, and Angad Matharu and Chetan Karada have both lost places and are down to 7th and 8th respectively. Presumably, Matharu challenged Karada and they both went wide, and that allowed Bora and Singh through potentially. So, here's the order. Chatterjee, Reddy and Shanmugam the leaders, and then Shah, Bora and Singh the top 6. Whereas Nayan Chatterjee only has half a lap to go. Now is Anand Shanmugam anywhere near? No, he's not, is he? It's always a tough ask for Shanmugam. Did his best, and he'll still be, I think, satisfied with the podium position. Fascinating to see the conversation between Anadith Reddy and Anand Shanmugam when they get out of the cars at the end underneath the podium. One imagines there may be a bit of a discussion about that contact and spin on the opening lap. But here comes Nayan Chatterjee down towards the final corner, 3rd place in race 1, and then he's kept his cool in a fantastic battle to take the win in race 2 of the MRF 1600 season. 2nd across the line is going to be Anadith Reddy. Anand Shanmugam recovers well to finish in 3rd place. Out of the final corner comes Anshul Shah, and the 23-year-old is going to finish in 4th spot. Who is going to be 5th? Looks like it's going to be Alex Bora ahead of the impressive Arya Singh. And then Chetan Karada coming out of the final corner, is that? Yes, it is, 7th for Chetan Karada. So what happened to Angad Matharu on that last lap? Oh, he's almost going to lose out here. Side by side across the line, and it is Angad Matharu who just holds on to 8th place, just 2/10 clear of Ishan Dodiwala. But here, our race winner, Nayan Chatterjee, as they go 3 wide down the back straight on the run back towards the pits. And those 2 in particular gave us some really spectacular entertainment, proper motor racing. I think we'll see a very frustrated Anand Shanmugam, and it's almost like they're having a discussion, isn't it, those 2? They seem to sort of understand what each other was saying with their hand gesticulations. It's kind of like that scene in Driven. They're driving the Indy cars around the streets. Anyway, a random reference, that one, as the cars make their way back now to the pit lane and to the podium, and I think we'll see a very happy Nayan Chatterjee on the top step. What a race was, and they say you only need 2 cars for a motor race. And Nayan Chatterjee and Anandith Reddy proved that. There were great battles throughout the order, no doubt. But those two in particular gave us a fantastic show up at the front. As they now slow down and return to the pit lane. Head down towards the podium, where we see Nayan Chatterjee on the top step. There is Anand Shanmugam. Would have fancied his chances of winning this one, even starting 4th on the grid. But it wasn't to be. That man there is the winner. Great performance from Nayan Chatterjee to take victory in race 2 of the MRF 1600 Championship of 2017.
Good race. Well done. Good. Congrats. Good race. Good job.
Good to see the camaraderie between Reddy and Chatterjee. Now is Reddy and Shanmugam going to have a bit of a conversation here? Oh no, just a little shake of hands. A little bit of a chat now.
Guys, stock is cheap, so get on with it quickly.
But you can see Shanmugam not exactly over the moon. He's there in the white overalls. There is Anandith Reddy, who's going to be racing in a couple of moments' time in the VW Vento Cup. But now let's hear from Louise Beckett.
Well, that was some superb racing there, but Nayan Chatterjee, you got that top spot. It looked difficult, but fun.
I think I had a great start. In fact, the second corner I had P1 itself, and then Anand and Anandith were really close. For some reason, Anand spun off and it became a little easier for us. Me and Anandith fought the whole way, and after some time, Anandith broke his wing, and that's where I found the little edge, and I finished first, yeah.
Superb racing, and I'm just going to try and get Anandith ready. Come on over to me. I can see the damage to the front of your car, so tell us what happened. We saw it, but from your point of view.
Yeah, Nayan and me were trading places after the first lap, and it was a good fight for the first 3 laps. Out of C1, I expected him to get a better exit, and I tried to cut across, and my front wing got contact with his rear wheel, and then I lost front end grip from then on, and it was tough to keep up with him because there was just no front end grip. But yeah, it was a good race, I think.
It was great racing. Thanks. Well done. I'm just going to find Anand Shanmugam. Well, what can you say about that race?
Well, I guess one thing I can be happy about is I proved what I wanted to prove, that the pace here is mine, that no one can beat me now in terms of pace.
Good morning, everybody.
But the contact was made and I lost all my places. I fell to the back, the car stalled, so I lost maybe 20, 30 seconds. But like I said, I proved what I wanted to prove. I made up the ground, almost caught the leaders as well, and I was lapping a lot faster than them. So I think that's a positive I can take away.
Thank you. I'll let you get to the podium. Well done.
Good to hear from our top 3. Sounds like they want to get the podium underway, doesn't it? And it really was an entertaining race, and Anand Shanmugam, not a man lacking in confidence, but it is borne out by the facts, to be fair. His fastest lap, a 2-minute 5.9. In fact, here's a look at the results. Nayan Chatterjee, the winner of the race, 3.3 seconds clear of Anandith Reddy in second place. But look at that from Anand Shanmugam, a 2-minute 5.9, 2 seconds quicker than Nayan Chatterjee's fastest lap. Really impressive stuff from Shanmugam. And if he hadn't been spun at the first corner, he may well have won this race. Anshul Shah and Alex Bora completing the top 5. Good comeback from Alex Bora after he too was involved in that spin with Shanmugam after starting on pole position. So, out onto the podium.
I'd like to invite Mr. Vicky Chandra, Deputy Delegate of the FIA World Council and Chairman of the National Racing Championship.
So out comes Vicky Chandok,
Now to call out the winners.
chairman of the National Racing Championships and also
Podium list is a
part
reversal.
of the FIA.
Yesterday, what happened yesterday in race 1. So can I call out in second runner-up, Anand Shanmugam.
So Anand Shanmugam out onto the third step. He says he's proved what he wanted to prove. But it might only be a third place, but he has to be one of the favourites for the title.
Lad from Hyderabad, Anandit Reddy.
Anandit Reddy, a second place for him, a second place of the weekend. That top step just eluding him.
First race this Sunday morning from Mumbai, Nayan Chatterjee.
But it's Nayan Chatterjee who takes the victory after a superb race. He climbs onto the top step of the podium and we get the Indian national anthem. So Nayan Chatterjee, the race winner.
Mr. Vicky Chandok requests you to give away third place trophy.
And now Vicky Chandok will hand out the
Anand Shanmugam.
trophies. Third place trophy for Anand Shanmugam. Not the trophy he wanted after this race, but he's still very satisfied, I think, with his pace this weekend. And
First runner-up,
unfortunate.
trophy to Anandit Reddy, please.
A second trophy for Anandit Reddy, the man from Hyderabad. I think will be satisfied with that, and as he said, it was his fault really, the damage to the front wing, so frustration there.
Mr. Nayan Chatterjee.
But Nayan Chatterjee is the winner of race 2 of the MRF 1600 Championship. A really good performance
On the media out here, photographer, please make way for
from the 19-year-old from Mumbai. And he is the man who takes the victory in this second race of the season and really marks himself out. Well, I think all these three this weekend have marked themselves out as true championship contenders for the National MRF 1600 Championship of 2017.
2,000 cars coming up. Stay in your seats. You'll have to get up a few more times.
So let's have a look back at the highlights of round 2 of the championship. Alex Bora got a reasonable start. Nayan Chatterjee from second on the grid tried to get the inside coming down into the first corner. But then this was the crucial moment. Shanmugam and Anandit Reddy coming together. Shanmugam spinning, also Alex Bora spinning as well in car number 7. And that sent Shanmugam right to the back of the pack. Angad Matharu and Chetan Kurada had a really good battle throughout the entirety of the race, but it was wheel to wheel for the lead. Anandit Reddy moving into first place, squeezing out Nayan Chatterjee, but Chatterjee wasn't done there. A superb dummy coming into the final corner, and he was back in front. Then it was Reddy's turn to go to the inside line. It looked as though they would definitely make contact. Reddy was actually on the grass on the inside, but they still managed to keep going. But then this was the moment where Reddy lost it really, running out wide. He'd already done damage to his front wing, and as a result that allowed Nayan Chatterjee to pull away and win by 3.3 seconds at the end of 8 laps of racing. Victory for Nayan Chatterjee in the second race of the MRF 1600 Championship season, with Reddy second and Shanmugam in third. So, a superb opening weekend for the MRF 1600 Championship. Their next round is going to be in Chennai in a couple of weeks' time.